Hello and welcome. This is Pastor Lucy Painter with your daily insight. Today, I want to address something that you may have heard many times, that it has become a cliche and yet is still one of the areas we fail most in life, and lack of which has destroyed so many lives. I want us to talk about discipline during the period of abundance. And I'm going to start by quoting what is called the law of monastic cycle. The law states that discipline begets abundance, and abundance, unless we take the utmost care, destroys discipline. And discipline in its fall pulls down abundance. The truth is, abundance can be blinding, and the season of abundance might be the beginning of our downfall if we are not careful. I'm just gonna pause there, and I was checking through something before I say it. Sometimes we live in lack for so long that when we get a breakthrough, we lose ourselves in a moment. And I know this doesn't apply to all of us. There are people who may not understand what lack is because maybe you inherited from the family. And there are others who may understand this feeling of wishing maybe you win a jackpot or the lottery, or maybe you have witnessed people who have won it, and their lives take a turn at the immense cash flow. And I know there are myths and surveys that show that most of the winners are back to their current financial status or worse within a decade or so. And I was reading some statistics yesterday, and I saw a research done in Sweden that proved those myths wrong, showed that some people were really disciplined and their lives became better. But I don't know where you fall in all those classes. But in our talk about the test of abundance, most people, and I'm going to include myself here, we forget every principle that helped us get to that point of prosperity and live as if nothing else matters, as if we have conquered the forces of change. But the sad fact is, change is inevitable in this life. A season becomes another. And as much as we would wish for things to remain the same, it doesn't always happen that way. Your actions today could set in motion things you could never have anticipated. And so, as we talk about the test of abundance, I want us to really take time and think about how we conduct ourselves in the seasons of abundance or abundance. Do we think beyond these seasons? Do we think beyond the current opportunities? Have we thought about God's purpose for this season? And as we reflect on that, I want us to give a critical thought to the actions of Joseph in Genesis 41:48. You see, after the Lord had blessed Egypt with great harvest, as the king had seen in his dream, Joseph, you know the story, who was appointed the prime minister, started collecting the harvest and laying it up, storing the harvest, because he knew, he had a revelation that a famine would follow that season. Joseph looked beyond the bountiful season. He looked beyond the opportunity they had and prepared the nation for it. And this is what the Spirit of God is calling us to develop, a consciousness to during the seasons of abundance. Discipline. However good things might look, we must think beyond today. We must not bank everything on the security of abundance. We must not be slothful or lazy with the opportunity that God is giving us, because the season of abundance is a season of laying up. It is the season of gathering. And we are not just gathering for food. It is not just about this season and the comforts it's going to bring. We are gathering for seeds for the next season. And I'm not saying that a good season must be followed by a bad season, but whatever you do during your season of abundance has bearing on the seasons that follow. And so we must exercise wisdom in our dealings and gather when there is plenty. We must have foresight and ask the Lord to reveal to us the purpose of what He is doing in our lives. And whatever God is going to let through the floodgates of heaven, may we use wisdom. May we use diligence. We exercise a lot of discipline when praying for abundance. Abundance. And it is my prayer that we do not lose it when the season is upon us. May we not let our lack of discipline ruin this season. And at the same time, may we not let the season ruin our discipline and lead us to a downfall in Jesus' mighty name. This is Pastor Lucy Painter with your daily insight, and this is Test of Abundance, Day 8. Shalom.